We're rushing and rushing and rushing to get where? Nowhere but to the grave, to the graveyard, okay? You don't want to be there early. So many people are, so used to being comfortable, and that's why you don't grow. That's why you're always stagnant. When you're comfortable, you're stagnant. There has to be points in time in your life when you are uncomfortable in order to grow and get past that stagnant barrier.
Lemonade was a popular drink, and it still is. I get more props and stunts than Bruce Willis.
Y'all, I really don't know why my microphone keeps going in and out. It's probably time for me to get a new phone, but yeah, if y'all watch the whole video with it going in and out, it's not bad. Like, you can still hear, but I appreciate y'all. Peace, beautiful people. It is your girl Elon back on the cam doing the doggone thing, coming to you with some more talking. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be talking. I put this plant in the window to try to revive it a little. I think I drowned it. And I'm gonna just not put as much water in here. Hope it sprouts new leaves. I'm just plucking these off because they gonna die. Like, these are already dead, y'all. Today's video is about patience and uncomfortability. Now, a lot of people, okay, go about their life rushing, just living your life in a rush. I was one of those people, okay, and I still find myself rushing from time to time to do certain things. But let me tell y'all, nothing in this life is worth rushing for, because you know what we're doing? We're rushing to our death at the end of the day. You're rushing to die. If you really take a moment to think, you rush in order to get things completed in a certain amount of time, whether you procrastinated or, whether you just don't have enough time to do that certain task or whatever it may be. Say you're brushing your teeth, right? You're brushing your teeth super fast because, you're trying to get it over with, poop, you spitting, moving real fast doing that. You do your wash day routine real fast, whether it be your hair or your body. You eat fast, you talk fast. Everything is just fast. We live in such a fast-paced environment, right? What we are really doing is rushing for no reason. Nothing in this world has to be rushed. Nothing. Because when you rush things, stuff doesn't turn out as good as it should, right? So I found that taking your time to be in the present moment instead of trying to live in the future, and move so fast trying to get to the future. Be focused on the present. Take that time to, slowly brush each tooth individually. Take that time to, chew your food 36 times or 32 times, however much they say you're supposed to chew it. I don't know. But take your time to really, chew, swallow and be in the present moment, just like, taking it in, taking life in, taking the world in around you. You don't have to rush for anything. Okay, unless it's a life or death situation, then yes, you rush, okay? But when you rush, your mind is typically moving faster than you can produce your actions. So that's how things end up getting messed up. Taking time to be patient, not just with yourself and the things that you're doing, but with people. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example of why you should be patient with people, regardless of, how they're treating you. I went to Portillo's the other day. Pretty much what I seen was real terrible. Like, people were giving them a hard time up there. People was rushing them. And when I was taking a step back and I was really surveying everybody and everything, I was looking at the workers. The workers look stressed. The workers look tired. Like, they just look so over being there. And I was really, feeling bad for them. Like, dang, y'all management needs to do something better because y'all not functioning correctly up here. They were messing up everybody's orders, they just had a lot going on. And I could see this one girl who was, filling the cups, filling the drinks, getting the cake and stuff. And the look on her face, like, I can't even see, you can't even see from here down because of the mask. But just the look in her eyes, like, the eyes are the window to the soul. I could just tell she was stressed, she was going through it. Everybody up there was going through it. So, when they messed up my order or whatever, I was like, I ordered chopped salad, no meat. When they messed up my order, I took it back up there, and I was just being patient with them because I seen everybody else was getting impatient, and they was messing up people orders left to right. So, I knew, like, it's not, I don't think it's them, really they're under a lot of stress. So they're rushing and they can't get stuff done correctly because everybody's moving at a fast pace, and nobody's really communicating. Nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody knows whose order this is, who ordered that is, right? So I'm up there talking to him while I'm trying to get my order corrected or whatever. And the girl was like, you see me put no bacon, no chicken on there because they gave me meat in my chopped salad and I asked for no meat. So I was like, yeah, I seen it. She was like, I'm just over it or whatever. And then she was asking me, she had them remake my salad, but while I was waiting, I was pretty much talking to them, and I was talking to the girl I seen who looked just really like tired, like she was dog tired, like wanted to go home. And I was like, y'all need a minute to breathe up here. And they was like, yeah, we really do. And the girl who looked stressed, she was like, I've been here since 10. I was there. It was like, what time was it when we were there? It was still early, relatively early, probably like 3 or 4 or whatever. But she was like, I've been here since 10 this morning and I don't get off until 10. And I'm like, dang, you only been here for a couple of hours and you already, you're stressed. Like, y'all need to breathe. Like I was telling her, y'all need a minute to breathe up here. I could see everybody stressed up here. And I was like, I can tell you overly stressed, like you over. And she was like, yeah, I'm just ready to go home. Everybody was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. They were saying they didn't even care about the orders, like getting the orders right anymore. That's how tired they was. And I'm like, I was just thinking, like, no establishment should be ran like that. Really, everybody was running around like chickens with their head cut off. Everybody's stressing. Everybody's depressed. And I was really like feeling empathy for them. Like I was really like, I'm not rushing y'all on anything. Take y'all time with the salad, even though I do need my food still. Like, take y'all time. I was cracking jokes with them, giggling with them, trying to brighten their mood a little bit, because you can tell like they were stressing. And there's no reason for any job to be like that. That's personally why I don't like fast food or never wanted to work fast food, was because it's a fast-paced environment. You got to rush. You got to do this. You got to do that. Me, personally, I can do things at a fast pace. I just don't like to, have deadlines for certain things. It's okay to, be in a rush, but, like, when you're constantly in a rush and constantly, my mind just, I get anxious, okay? I have anxiety. I can't move that fast because I get anxious, and then I start messing up on things, and I start feeling bad, and no, just can't do that. So I felt heck of empathy for them up there, because I could definitely tell like they were going through it. The establishment was not being ran as flawlessly or seamlessly as it should have been. Management didn't seem like they were doing too much up there, and yeah, a whole bunch of people were just constantly waiting a long time for their order, and we were in line a long time for our order too, 30 minutes plus, like going on 45 minutes waiting for our order. Then I had to turn around and wait like 10 more minutes for my order, so we was there for like a good chunk of time or whatever. But this is why I say you need to have patience with people around you, because I've seen people, not being patient with the workers up there, and they were, well, why is my order like this? Where's my order? Just being belligerent and not having patience. But the reason you have to have patience with people is because you never know how the other person is feeling or what they're going through. Okay, you never know. And when you sit there and you be impatient with them and you rush them even more, like they're already feeling some type of way, and then you rush them and make them feel even worse. Now they're really going to mess up your food. You get what I'm saying? Like, now they're really not going to care. They're not going to give any type of care, and they're going to mess up your food even more. And now you're just looking dumb because you still have the wrong order. You did all of that rushing and being impatient for nothing. So really, if you find yourself rushing, take your time. Do anything. Slow down. Catch a breath. Breathe. Deep breaths. Because life ain't going nowhere. It's really not. You're rushing to your death, okay? And I'm going to keep saying that. We're rushing and rushing and rushing to get where? Nowhere, but to the grave. To the graveyard, okay? You don't want to be there early. So don't stress yourself out, because rushing can create stress, and stress is one of the main factors of why everybody grows old so fast and we die of all of these diseases and stuff because of stress, okay? So slow yourself down. Be patient with yourself. Be patient and have patience for other people, regardless of what they're going through, regardless of if that person is, mean or racist or whatever. Be patient, okay? Because when you act out of impatience and you act in a rush, things don't go so well. Do not rush for anything. That's all I'm trying to say is have patience with yourself. Things will be there, okay? Stuff will be there, and that's something I have to constantly reiterate to myself, because I be so in a rush to do what? You driving in traffic, right? And then somebody just zooms past you and you're like, whoa, where are you going? Like, you're in a rush to go nowhere. That's us 24/7 in a rush to do nothing, okay? And I read this book, and it was pretty much saying how we being in a rush, we're so focused on being human doings instead of human beings, because we're always got to constantly do something, always in a rush to do something, instead of taking your time and being, okay? And being. I'm taking my time now to be. Not so much as, I have to be doing, I have to be doing. I'm being currently. Being a human being. Being a being that I'm supposed to be. You feel me? So, and that's just how the system has us wrapped up. It has us wrapped up in, always doing something. Always got to work. Always got to take care of this. Always got to do this bill. Always got to do that. When you never have time to truly sit with yourself and be patient with yourself and your mind and just let everything, sit. Pretty much let yourself be. And really, I just got one short thing to say about uncomfortability. So many people are, so used to being comfortable, and that's why you don't grow. That's why you're always stagnant. When you're comfortable, you're stagnant. There has to be points in time in your life when you are uncomfortable in order to grow and get past that stagnant barrier. Recently, I've been learning a lot that you have to be uncomfortable in order to get where you want to be in life. You can't just, keep letting people, let you be comfortable or, being in this comfortable space, because you ain't never going to want to be moved. You ain't never going to want to move. Say you laying in your bed, right? Your bed is the most comfortable spot for you. You don't want to move. Somebody calls you, hey, I need you to do this for me. You're like, man, I'm comfortable in my bed. I don't feel like moving, because moving out of your bed, going to do what they want you to do, is going to make you uncomfortable, right? Same thing with life, pretty much. If you're so stuck in being comfortable, you're never going to want to move, ever, even if it's for something important, right? So when you're so used to, take me for instance, okay, I don't have a car, don't have a license. I'm working on getting my license, working on getting a car. For now, I have transportation. My family is nice enough to, help me get back and forth to work, stuff like that. I do take the bus or a Lyft, like when I need to or whatever. I can't take a Lyft all the time because sis ain't got money like that, you feel me? I was getting so comfortable to having, rides pretty much back and forth from my family. I was never comfortable with getting on the bus, and I had to come to the realization that these people won't be here for me all of the time. So if they're not here for me on the day that I have to go to work at a certain time, I'm the only one in the house, I can't call nobody up. I'm like, hey, would you be able to take me? No, I would have to find a way there, like myself, right? And that's the prime example of me, just being too comfortable with things. You have to be uncomfortable in order to grow, in order to get out of your comfort zone, in order to progress spiritually, physically, and mentally. If you're so comfortable with where you're at, like, you're not growing. If you're always comfortable, you're not growing, period. You have to give yourself a moment to be uncomfortable, financially uncomfortable. Like, I was in the negatives, like hella uncomfortable type shit. I couldn't pay anything. I couldn't pay, on anything. I couldn't pay my credit cards. I was owing people money. That was the most uncomfortable time I've been. Like, I've had the most uncomfortable time I've had in my life. And now, like, that challenged me to, make more money, go through with my business, make my business part-time, and only have, another job, one job on the side as, part-time. So that way I'm working full-time. Not only am I working part-time on my business, but I'm working part-time at this other job, making money from other people, That way, I got my business going. I got myself, I got working for other people, but I'm still making money, like that. So I'm never stagnant. I'm always on the up and up, because if I don't get paid enough from this job, I made so and so money from my business. You get what I'm saying? So never allow yourself to get too comfortable, because there's going to be a period of time where you get snatched out of that comfortability and you become uncomfortable. And you're not going to be used to that. You're not going to know what to do in that aspect, and it's going to go downhill for you. So you really just have to practice having patience, okay, with yourself, and having patience with being uncomfortable. Because even though you're uncomfortable in that moment, just know the universe is making you uncomfortable so you can grow, and so you can get past whatever that is, and so you can see life in a different light. Okay? So never get used to being stagnant. Take time to slow down, breathe, be patient with yourself, be in the present moment. Okay? And I'm not saying you can't be comfortable at any point in time. You can be comfortable. It's okay to be comfortable. Just don't get too comfortable. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't ever get too comfortable with anything or anybody, because that can switch up in a moment and you can be just hecka uncomfortable at any point in time, and you don't know how to deal with that, or you don't know how to get out of that uncomfortable space or feeling. So allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Allow yourself to slow down. You don't have to rush for everything. Life, you don't have to rush life. We just live, okay? Because these people have us so caught up in slave mentality, always doing stuff and always doing stuff for other people and always moving and always doing. And we don't have time to ever be. And then when you're on your deathbed, you're like, man, I didn't have time to do this. I didn't have time to go see that movie I wanted. I didn't have time to do that. Y'all, you got to take some time for yourself. Got to take some time to live. Forget that job. Like, they don't care about you at the end of the day. If you need time off, take time off. Okay? Take that time off. Simple as that. That's all I have for y'all today. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my little TED Talk. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk. And I will see y'all in the next video. I got probably 2 more videos coming out. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this one up as quick as I can. Not going to rush anything, because, perfection takes time. Hope y'all have been enjoying my videos. If you have not watched my Evolve or Repeat video, go watch that. I spit, some vital information in there for y'all. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop talking. I'm hungry. I need to go eat. I need to go wash my face, do my hair, all that other stuff that I'm probably not going to do. But anyway. Bye. Love y'all. Peace. Patience, gratitude for everything that you have and everybody in the world.